What's up, everybody? It's time for day number 39. We got to get it going. It's time to go. Let's get in there with the bird. F4, knight f3, bishop f5, e3. Normally when they play this way, I'm suspecting a cheater, because last time we got this, it was a cheater. Bishop b4, I don't think that's a cheater. We'll just play a3 here. Does he want to take? So yeah, now we get the really classic Tetris structure. Very interesting stuff at the moment, where you get c2, c3, d3, and e3. We'll play h3 and g4 here. Dude is playing a really weird setup. Only time will tell whether or not he's making great moves or ridiculous moves. Bishop g2. I really love this structure. This is recommended in many parts of my course. Very interesting positions at the moment. Just, guys, I really want to emphasize, have you ever seen any position like this? We're playing a4. We want to get the bishop to a3. I also want to kick the queen out, though. Can't play bishop a3 just yet on account of queen e3. Push a5. Wildly uncomfortable position. He plays queen c5. I'm going to bamboozle him here. We're playing king d2. King is completely safe here. Originally, I had wanted to castle, but there's no need for that now. It's time to go. We're playing bishop a3. It's go time, buddy. He could take the pawn, but then I play bishop d6. Things are getting very uncomfortable for him here. All right, we'll play bishop d6. Bishop is slicing through everything. I have a really simple plan to try to trap the queen. Just queen e2, rook b1. Another idea is bishop f1 and d4. That's actually much better. His queen would be completely trapped in that case. My bishop would shine like a flashlight. Completely terrible position at the moment. Now, if I do it with d4, though. Yeah, no, d4 actually does it. Look at that. That's wild. That's completely wild. d4 does it. If takes, I just take with the knight. Queen is hit. Queen can go to these two squares, and bishop f1 should end everything. Oh, yeah, I made a mistake. Takes, queen a6, bishop f1. He plays b5. He holds on. Wait, takes? Can I just play bishop f1 there? Yeah, bishop f1 works. Takes, I can just play king e1, for instance. His queen is still trapped. But, you know, for the hell of it, he's taken there, but now we play bishop f1. Wait, what am I talking about? Queen can go here. Oh, queen can go there, but then we play bishop a3. Yeah, okay, so this works. Bishop f1. Bishop f1, it's time to go.
It's time to go! Match of the day. Why you, no, don't it's time to go!
What a wild queen trap. Insane queen trap. Of course, there was nothing that was needed here. I could have just played f5 with a nice position. I could have played queen e2 with a nice position. You don't have to trap the guy's queen, people. Man plays queen b2. Queen b2 is actually really strong. Bishop a3, he takes, king takes, and his queen gets out. So we're just going to take here. Queen is still in the dragon's den, though. Bishop a3 is an enormous threat. I don't see how he's going to stop bishop a3. Yeah, how is he going to stop bishop a3? He would need to try to figure out a way to get my king into a check by getting a knight conceivably to this e4 square. But how would he do it? Knight can't go to f6 and through to e4. That's not going to work. Just play bishop a3. Yeah, all right. It's time to go. It's time to go, pal.
Interrupt me.
It's time to go.
I don't need to look at you. You can't even speak. You can't even speak before.
It's time to go.
What are you sweating?
Playing Mohammed Zine from Poland. Indonesia, excuse me. I knew something didn't add up there. Mohammed doesn't strike me as a Polish name. Poland's flag is almost identical. I guess it's red on the bottom and white on the top. I always mix up those flags. We're waiting. We're waiting here.
Well, we're waiting.
All right, he's taken. We'll take back. Game is just completely over here, though. He's not going to be able to survive lacking a queen in this type of position here. His knight is also completely dominated. The bishop pairs perfectly with this a-pawn. So that's what he's doing. We could try a6 for some long-term compensation. I really like bishop a6, though. Takes, my bishop is just going to squeak in. Bishop is squeaking in like a mouse. Mouse in the house. Play rook e1 check. This is just getting to be really, really ugly. I got a lot of tasty treats in the kitchen. I'm really looking forward to eating. I have not eaten anything serious tonight, just fruit. I wanted to eat something healthy, so I went to the supermarket and got fruit. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do in this position? How do I win? Like, how do I just break through? Let's just take here. He's gonna take back. Yeah, and then I just invade with my rook. I guess, oh, he's trying to get his king out though first. So let's just throw in a check. Just to make sure his king doesn't castle. Just to make sure his king is in the dragon's den, and then we're gonna play rook b1. Drill the rook into b7. At the moment, these knights are really holding on. We need to break through, especially on this pawn here. Now, so okay, knight e4. Knight e4 is gonna be a little annoying. Dude is playing fantastic defense, suffice it to say. Dude is playing a really great defensive game at the moment. And for those at home who know, that means we're calling the Vlad Master. It's time to go. Let's play knight d4 here. He takes, we can take here. King c7, we could throw in a check. Wildly uncomfortable position. Takes. Pawn still sort of maintains everything. Yeah, that pawn really maintains everything in place. It really ties the room together. What are we gonna do here? How do I break through? Just throw in a check. I think king is gonna come to c7, then I'm gonna play queen b2. He could take the knight, but I'm gonna check and gobble up the mango on a8. It's go time. Rook e8, we're gonna throw a check in, king d6. All right, he's going there. He's doing that. Well, if he plays rook e8, we play knight d4. Something's gotta give. He's playing an amazing defensive game here at the moment. The fact that he's held on, literally, he lost his queen like 10 moves ago and I still haven't won any material. And I'm a grandmaster, like I'm a strong player. Yeah, it looks like the game is over though. Rook e8, I play knight d4. I'm threatening knight f5, king e6, queen c6, mate. Lots of threats here. Yeah, I mentioned this in some other episodes, but I am really looking forward to finishing the speedrun. It's going to be nice to finish the speedrun. I got so many ideas in the works at the moment. All right, we'll play knight d4 here. Knight f5, king e6, queen c6 is mate. Knight b5, king e6. No, knight b5, he can go to e7. He holds on there. He's really running out of squares, though. King e7, check. His king gets out alive, but then I'm taking the knight. So that's another raw deal for him. All right. That should be the end of the game. Knight f5, king e6, queen c6. We're making headway. It's time to go. He sees the writing on the wall. He knows what's happening. All right, there we go. Check and mate, 16-13. Let's keep it up. 16-13, playing Sotwick, 1999. Let's go with the Alekhine. People were requesting the Alekhine. Here we are. Time to go with the Alekhine. Don't know anything about the Alekhine. It's definitely up my alley, though. Alekhine looks like a really nice... It looks like a very annoying system. Only slightly unsound, slightly incorrect, but overall, objectively, very close to equal still. Yeah, very interesting positions arise out of the Alekhine. Frankly speaking, I don't know any of the theory, though. All I know is that we're supposed to be playing bishop g4 here. Well, that c3 is not good. c3 is definitely not good. Here we play c5. We're getting quick pressure on the d-pawn. This looks very comfortable for black already. Knight, that definitely doesn't work. You definitely cannot play that. You just can't play that, buddy. Let's play knight c6, attack this pawn here. If he takes, we play knight d7. That just drops the pawn. It's time to go. Yeah, the knight on d2 is always so terrible, right? It blocks the bishop. It doesn't control the center as much. It also blocks the queen. This position is just over already. It's time to go. Let's play bishop g4. Of course, I could have won a second pawn. Maybe that was actually a little bit more accurate. But here, we're still winning 2 pawns. The game has just turned into an endgame. I guess you could try bishop g5. He's going there. Just take on e5. Attacking the rook. Rook goes to b1. He goes there, but then we take. He's going to play bishop h6 and we'll play bishop g7. Regarding all the threats. Bro's playing very quickly. Bro's playing very quickly, which is a good sign because it means we're going to be able to get that quick win. Let's go. 1620. Getting up there. Let's get up to 1650 by the end of this. Only 10 minutes in, 1620. We can do it. It's time to go. Let's play, let's go with the Alekhine again. I'm liking the Alekhine. Alekhine's a sneaky system. A lot of people have been playing knight c3 though. e5, d4. Yeah, this is a wild position, isn't it? Takes, takes, they take here, and then we take there with check. This is some interesting theory. I literally think I studied this theory like 15 years ago. I think it was an article in a Chess Life magazine. Nakamura was playing some game. That should not be good. You're supposed to take on g7 from what I remember. Here we take with the... Actually, sorry, yeah, I guess we do take with the check. He plays queen e2 and then we break up his structure. We break up his structure, black is slightly better. People are getting very decent positions against us now, though. Truth be told. He takes, I'm going to take with the king. I'm just going to play f6 and burrow my king in on f7. This is an endgame after all. This is it's not a problem to put the king on f7. He's going to throw in another check, isn't he? Yeah, that rascal. I predict these guys. This is honestly the most equal position we've gotten yet. I don't think this guy is cheating. We'll put so this is a bit risky now. If we put our king on f5, we might be getting mated because there's still a lot of pieces on the board. There's still a lot of pieces on the board, but at the same time, king is good on f5. Yeah, I'll risk it for the biscuit. I could also have played king f7. If I was playing a GM level player, I'd probably go back to f7. The idea though here is that if we just trade off one pair of rooks, then the king just makes perfect sense here because there's no way it's getting mated if one pair of rooks gets traded. I want to play knight b4 soon enough. Let's take here. Let's trade the rooks. It's time to go. Takes with the knight. Dude wants to take this pawn here. Rook e8, he plays knight f3. That doesn't really do anything. Let's play b6. Black definitely has a bit of an advantage here, but it's not simple. Play rook e8. I'm expecting rook e1. h3, we'll play h5. No g4 tricks, buddy. No g4 tricks, buddy boy. Rook b5. He's going there. These guys are playing well. You could throw in a check. I play king f7. He's going to take this pawn. He takes the pawn. There's some tricks, though. Honestly, like, truth be told, I did not see the tricks that are about to come his way. But there do be some tricks. Well, actually, wait, no. Rook h5, g5, my idea was there. Knight f3, king g6, and his rook is trapped. But the problem, though, rook h5, g5, knight f5, king g6, he plays g4. All of his pieces make sense there all of a sudden. He could take on h5 and win a pawn. My rook will be able to get grazing on the queen side, so I still don't think I'm at any risk of being worse here. His pieces are a bit befuddled at the moment. This looks like it should be better for black. As soon as this pawn drops, I'm going to have good pressure. He can't really target any of the other pawns. d5, he's going rook d7. Sneaky guy. Sneaky dude. Let's play king e6. Push the rook around. Rook has a choice of 3 squares at the moment, none of which look good. Literally none of those look like good options. c4. That's a very strong move. I didn't see that. Let's take the pawn, though. Snatch a pawn. It's time to go. It's really time to go. Dude's playing f4. He's trying to play f5. Bro's playing very well. Dude is playing extremely well, honestly. If I play knight e7... Dude is trying to like come in with some checks. Let's just start pushing the a-pawn. He's going to come in with a lot of checks. My king is going to get driven back to e8. I don't see a win for him, though. King looks very strange here. Okay, well, I just take. I don't know what that was. I was honestly getting a little suspicious. I wanted to call the Vlad Master. He played very well up until a certain point. But I think I was better, though, in that endgame. Because if we go back here in, like, this position here... Oh, all right, I'll finish the game first. I won't try to talk and do everything at the same time. He's going to take here. Let's put the rook on c2, so no knight d5, knight c3, funny business. Going to play knight e3 probably. He's taking. Yeah, it's over. Knight is hit. Check. All right. Yeah, what I wanted to say, this is a wild position. I'm really wondering what the evaluation is even here after king e8. Because my king has been pushed back far. Okay, black is winning. Wow, that's shocking. I mean, it's only because he doesn't have a good passed pawn, and his rook is sort of trapped here at the moment. His rook is sort of trapped. He just doesn't have enough ways to develop any type of activity here. If his rook could teleport magically to c8, if king d7, he would go rook g8, he would start to get a lot of play. But the problem is his rook is actually trapped, and I'm just going to play a4 and a3. Quickly get this pawn up the board to the point where the rook is going to have to be very passive and spend its entire time just trying to stop the pawn. And thereby not gain any activity. So we're up to 1630. It's time to go. Okay. Got a From's Gambit here. Knight f3. g5, we play g3. This is the first classic From's Gambit. First completely classic From's Gambit. This guy knows what he's doing. Shout out to you, good sir. Is that Thailand? Yep. Thailand's flag looks a lot like Costa Rica's. What's up with that? Let's play bishop g2 here, try to get the mango. Bishop e6 is not the natural move. Normally they play knight e7, knight g6. Oh, d4 is a little spicy. Look at that. d4, knight takes, queen takes, and then he takes on g3. So we got to play c3 here. Dude could try bishop e7. We're just going to castle there. We're going to castle kingside. Man, I'm starving. I got to go and get me some snacks. I bought a bunch of food. I bought bread, peanut butter, so I can make some PB&Js. We're going to play d5 shortly. f4. This sneaky guy. This crafty guy. Wow, f4 is actually quite tricky. How do I respond to this? I got to play queen d3. Look at that. I got to maintain this pawn here. f4 is a wild move. f4, that was close to causing me some real issues. I mean, another idea is castles takes and knight f5, but that's still not... That's never the thing you want to play. Okay, so takes, we should still be winning. He hasn't gotten any compensation. If he takes here, but he hasn't broken through on this pawn, he hasn't gained any serious control of the dark squares. d5 is still an enormous threat, mind you. Bro is playing on borrowed time here. Queen f6. It's got a free tempo with rook f1. Yeah, unfortunately the king cannot castle, but this is still a good free tempo. Definitely a useful tempo. Queen e7, we play knight f5, takes, rook takes. Position just looks winning. Black has effectively no compensation. We got to be a little careful though. d5, knight e5. That's a problem. d5, knight e5, that would not be that fun. We check. They play bishop d7. We take another pawn. Then their knight is getting in with some checks, though. That's a tricky situation. Simpler is knight f5. He's going to give up a really important bishop, and when my rook takes, we're going to be immediately threatening this bishop g5 stuff. Dude is not out of the cabbage patch yet. Bishop g5 is coming. Bro is really facing some serious hurdles here at the moment. Queen d7. I just don't know what he's going to do even. If knight f6, I just play bishop g5. This position just plays itself. And I mean, the other thing to think about is I am up a pawn at the end of the day. If I get mobilized, it's not just about him avoiding losing material. As long as I get mobilized, I'm just completely winning. I got 2 extra pawns in the center. Dude is really suffering here. It's time to go. H5. All right, let's play bishop G5 here. Push the queen around. Wildly uncomfortable position for him. He plays queen D7. He's threatening bishop G3 stuff because of the idea queen G3, queen F5. Got to be a little careful here. Let's just play E4. He could try knight E7. Yeah, knight E7 keeps the game in balance, but it's still looking terrible for him. Knight E7, I mean, I like rook B5. Rook B5 looks wild. Rook B5 looks wild, but definitely looks good. Yeah, knight E7, rook B5. If he castles queenside, we play knight D2, and we're just going to castle. Wildly uncomfortable position for him. I could also just play rook F2. Rook F2 is the safest. I just like the pizzazz of rook B5. He's doing that. We'll just take the pawn. Thanks very much. And now the bishop is anchored. This G-pawn is not going to do anything. There's a bishop situated very comfortably, blockading the path completely. He's playing knight E7 now. Dude is playing knight E7 now. Let's just play rook F6, actually. I guess he wanted to go to G6. So we're going to stop him. He could poke my rook out with knight G8, but then I'll just move further back. Bro is in a terrible situation at the moment. It castles queenside. Just knight D2, castles queenside. White is up 2 pawns, has the bishop pair, has a healthy center. Yeah, I expected something like that. I don't even know what that does. Normally you see this. From's Gambit doesn't go well for someone and they just lash out. They lash out and, yeah, all the chips fall on the table. Really uncomfortable position for black at the moment. All right, we'll just play knight C3. Not only did I get a piece there, I just got a good square for my knight. He has to try bishop E5. He has to. Bishop E5, we're going to really hit him with some spice. We're going to play rook A6. No need to play rook A6 whatsoever, but rook A6 ends the game in style. It's about ending the game in style. Okay, he does not want to play bishop E5. Here we'll play E5. Yeah, let's play E5. He can take now. And again, the idea is, okay, takes, but now his bishop is in trouble, and now I'm defending this. I would expect a resignation here. I think he's losing. I really think it's time to go. How much time are we at? We're at 24 minutes. Let's get another game. I think I'm overdue for... Oh, I got a black? Are you kidding me? All right, let's play knight f6. Let's get a Benko going. No Benko. Doesn't play c4. No Benko today. No Benko, no problem. Dude is playing a Trumpowski. In the spirit of the great Carlos Torre, who is his compatriot, not co-patriot. We'll play bishop e7. Yeah, no, sorry, no, this isn't, excuse me, this isn't the Trumpowski, this is the Torre attack. Knight f3 and bishop g5 is the Torre attack. Torre attack is known to be completely harmless. It's like a benign system nowadays, but, you know, it's still... Like any system, it has its ideas, and if you mess up, if you slip through, if you slip up, you're gonna be paying the price. Bishop wants to come to a6. I'm not sure about his whole setup here. I'm trying to just put the bishop on a6. This bishop c2 move was not good. He's gonna have to go back. Dude is gonna have to put the bishop back on d3. Is dude going to play bishop d3? So this is interesting. If I play c4, I really lock out my bishop. I'm going to take and then play c4. And we're going to play b5 here. I have a massive space advantage, but normally what happens in these positions, even when you get a massive space advantage on the queen side like this, it doesn't really equate to anything. It doesn't guarantee that it's going to materialize into anything. We got to be very careful here. Like, for instance, if I take here, I'm almost definitely worse. I want the position to simplify. I want these bishops to get traded. I'm going to play knight h5. One of the really key ideas here, I do not want to move this knight anytime soon because then his knight would dig into e5 and he would start to be able to generate a lot of threats. He could take, I'll take back. He could take and then play queen f5. That's going to be a little annoying. Queen f5 is a little annoying. He does not play queen f5. We'll put the queen on d6. Now queen f5 does nothing. Queen f5, we have g6. d5 is not under threat now. Dude tries knight e5 though. Dude is playing some serious stuff. We are going to play knight f4. If we play knight f4, he plays queen f5. Tricky position. Very tricky position, honestly. We'll play rook e8 here. Dude could play queen f5. I think bro is just equal here. Bro is completely equal. Yeah, knight f4, queen f5 would have been a problem. Of course, I want to get the knight to d3, but the whole problem with knight f4, queen f5 was that if I take here, he takes back, and these two things are still hanging. I don't have time to implant the knight on d3. Bro's got to play queen f5 here. I don't know what bro is thinking about. It's time to go, bro. 16. We're only 1636, not even 1640. Yeah, this is going to be a rough. This is going to be a rough stretch. It's going to be a pretty rough stretch. F4. I might be worse here, honestly. I might be slightly worse. It's a tricky system. I did not give the Tory its due. I played this weird bishop a6 stuff. You play g6, the knight can take. It's a little weird. Let's play knight b6. I'm going to bring in the knight to a4. Try to start targeting these pawns here. b4 is another idea. Sooner or later, I need to play b4. Yeah, okay, so this could be good. Let's play b4. He doesn't have anything to do here, really. I guess he's going to try g4, but then we play knight e4. Wild position at the moment. Completely wild position. I think definitely, you know, I got steady hands here. I got the hands of a tiger, so I'm not going to slip up and let my nerves get the best of me, but less experienced players here, they would get very uncomfortable upon seeing a move like g4. g4 just looks so aggressive. Let's play knight e4 here. Get the knight out of the way. Everything is under control at the moment. Knight takes c4. I have knight takes. If he plays g5, I'll play g6. Queen is getting booted out. Boutros Boutros-Ghali can be called.
Do you think in 100 years' time, Disneyland or Disney World could have a seat?
No. Disneyland is not doing politics. Disneyland is doing...
Well, some of them is. Some of them characters.
Queen g4, h5. Dude is going to try f5. This is a wild position here. We might need to get Kramnik on line 1, honestly. Dude is playing a fantastic game at the moment. Dude has got to play f5 here. Yeah. Dude is playing literally every move of the computer. Let me look at his profile. Yeah, dude, this looks like the account of someone who Vlad would definitely report. Let's play knight a4. I don't see a way for him to break through, though. In all honesty. It looks very uncomfortable, like knight h4, but this is the thing. I can sack the exchange here. He has no way to actually break in here. I'm taking back and I'm winning 2 pawns. If he takes here, I take here. It looks like everything is holding on for the moment. Am I losing? I think I might be losing, honestly. Guys, I might be losing. I'm losing to Lazaro. He's going to take this pawn. This is going to be a wild position. I'm pretty sure I'm losing. I'm in shock. Yeah, maybe I need to take these. I need to treat these people with more respect. That's what it is. We're going to throw in a check. Yeah, no, I think this was a mistake on his part. Now we play knight f2. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Knight f2, huge difference there. Takes, queen takes. Even so, he still has some attacking chances. This is a bit complicated. He's going to play rook f1. I'm going to play knight e4. This is a wild position. Completely wild position here at the moment. So look at this. Knight e4 takes. I play king g7. He plays knight f5. I play king g6. How is bro making so many good moves? I don't want to fan the flames of suspicion, though. I don't want to do that. There is a chance this guy just played the game of his life. Knight e4 takes, rook takes, he throws in a check. No, that can't be good. Rook f8, then he plays queen e6 and I'm losing. Knight e4. Oh, look at this. Knight e4 takes, I play king h8. But then he plays g6. That's another complete minefield. That's another absolute minefield. I don't know what's happening in this position. I'm going to play knight e4. Hopefully this works. Hopefully he slips up somewhere. We might have to call Kramnik, honestly. Like, only the game, only the results will tell whether or not this was a cheater. He's playing extremely well, though. He's literally playing outrageously well. Knight f5. Okay, we play king g6 here. I didn't see the win for him in this position. He could try knight h4, and I'll take a draw. All right, I'll play king g7. Is he just going to take the pawn? What is going on here? This is really critical. I can't take this pawn. He's going to take with the check. I cannot touch the pawn. He'll take with the check. We got to keep everything all together. If he tries g6, rook g1, okay, maybe he's not cheating. I don't know. Like, he plays some amazing moves and then he just makes some terrible moves. Rook takes f7 here. We'll hit the knight. We'll attack the knight. This is wild. This is a completely wild game. At least for 10 moves there, I was certain that he was cheating. Just playing great move after great move. And now it's time to go. Dude better take on d5. Bro takes on d5. I think we're much better now. Finally. Takes on d5. We can do something like queen d4. We're threatening the knight. We're also playing knight f2. Yeah, just too many issues. Several threats in the air. Queen e6, we have knight f2, king g2. There's no immediate win there, but there should be something in that position. Oh, that's a really cool idea. Look at this. Queen e6, we play knight f2, king g2, and knight h3. Then he plays queen. What is going on? I don't know what's happening in this position. Dude has to play queen e6, though. Knight f6, that can't be good. Now we throw in a check. That's the end of the game. It's time to go. False alarm, everyone. It wasn't a cheater. I was getting uncomfortable based on the fact that he was playing some incredible moves. Truly incredible moves. Let me see. I want to see the game review. Was I right to be suspicious? All right. I guess I wasn't, because, yeah, literally, the game is just bouncing around. At one point, I was definitely losing, though. Definitely here, I thought I was losing. She still played some incredible moves, though. Rook f1 is a miss. Yeah, dude plays some insane moves. Knight g3 ends the game. Knight g3 ends the game. I think I saw this. I'm not even joking. I saw this in the first time I looked at this variation, and I sort of forgot it. But yeah, takes. It's just over. He's going to start attacking me here with queen f5 or queen e6. It's the end of the game. So wow, I was losing there. Anyway, we're going to end things here. Thank you all for watching. End of day number 39 is in the books. We're 1644 on the cusp of 1650. We'll probably mix it up tomorrow and do a day of blitz, but going forward, we are going to be doing some more speedruns. So stay tuned, everyone. Eventually, we'll recommence with day 40. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye then.
9 years we've waited for this trophy.
49 from the PT. 49, 49, I say. 49,